About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Spencer Schwellenbach. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ball 1.
Next offering way off the plate. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. No play. That's an infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Trey Turner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Fouled off. He was late. That's out to center field. Harris sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Batting third, first base.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Let's go, Spencer.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Schwarber leads off first with one away. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Ball 1 there. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
Let's do it, Brad. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Give it to him, Brad.
And that one hammered. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
And here comes Alec Boehm. That one catches the corner for a strike. And that's
Ball
downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
2 on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Atlanta, and on the hill, the lefty, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And now Michael Harris the second.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's too low. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kepler makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Brian Snitker's lined up for the Braves. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And there's a strike. One out, base is empty.
Ball inside.
And downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. And that one in the air center field. Marsh sizes this one up. And there's 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Austin.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Austin Riley. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Hey.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here is Matt Olson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Riley off of first with 2 away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Schwellenbach back to work. Just missed. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Count full.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
This is Bryson Stott. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, called strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And that one moves his feet. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Man at first, one away. That one way inside. And now it's 1-2. And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. In the air to left center. Harris after it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Reached on an infield single his first time. Schwellenbach checks the runner. Real Muto back in there. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And misses inside. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1-1 now. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that drops in for a strike.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting 7th.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Fastball is outside. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Braves. And it remains 1-0. Top half of the third inning, Trey Turner at the plate.
Trey Turner.
Turner, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Slider misses outside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That clips a corner. And they'll do it again. Next pitch misses way outside. Outside with a breaking ball. And that's too high, ball 4.
First base.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Third baseman.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Throw over to first.
He's safe.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's downstairs and outside. Castellanos. The runner at first with 2 gone. And that's outside.
Ball 2. Full count.
Swing and a pop-up. Albies on the move. And that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. Here's Jared Kelman.
Right fielder, Jared Kelman.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a bunt towards third, and that's a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up and in, 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Michael Harris II.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. There's a strike. And that misses. And it's 1-1. Pulls that one foul. Next pitch way upstairs. And that one missing low. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Braves go down quickly here. They trail here 1-0. Out of the 4th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in
Now
the count
batting,
right there.
catcher,
He got that front foot
JT.
down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. JT Realmuto now at the plate. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball.
Ball, that's it.
One out and a runner at second. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Marsh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jurickson Profar. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one at 95, missed up top. Now 2-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Marsh makes the catch, and there's one gone.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Riley in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And here it comes. And another ball. And that's a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Account full.
That one ripped. Marsh moving back. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Matt Olson digs in now. In there at the knees. Strike one. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit on the ground to short. They get the force. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Braves draw even on the solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwellenbach back to work. And a curve drops in for a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Number 63 getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. Foul ball there. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the fifth. Slice the other way and foul. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Spencer Schwellenbach departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, number 63.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First offering, and it just misses. Harper off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Throw to first. Harper's back in a dive. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swings through that one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Alec Bohm in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Punch him out.
This to third. Riley over to first, and Castellanos is out. That ends the frame. Phillies strand one, still tied 1-1. Back here in Atlanta. So here's Murphy now. There's a strike.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Check swing, no appeal. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Now batting.
Jared
right
Kellner
fielder.
next up for the Braves. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Right side. Castellanos gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Now batting. Shortstop. Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Struck out swinging his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Struck him out looking. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Alec Bohm. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Outside, the Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Johnson, the right-hander, also getting loose. Towards first, Olsen handles the chance. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Right side. Albies throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting. Catcher JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 2. That misses
Ball
the
one.
zone. Ball one. He swings and fouls one off. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Breaking ball
Fastball
misses
2.
down and away.
2-2 the count.
Off the
Count
plate
is 3-2.
inside. And the count is filled up. Got him. And the Phillies are set down in order. So they go quietly there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Upstairs. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering preparing to come on if needed. Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. And another ball.
2-0.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jesus Luzardo is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
Here's the new
Philadelphia.
pitcher for the Phillies, Joe
Number
Ross.
41, Joe Ross.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. And ball
no
one.
strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count
I got a ball,
1-1.
one strike.
Now one
Ball
missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball left side and foul ball. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike up high. And it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive, hauls it in for the out. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Number 49.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bryson Stott
Leading off
getting
for
ready to
Philadelphia,
hit.
Second baseman Bryson Stott.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Clips the corner. That is strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
On the ground to the
That ball's
left.
fair.
And foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very
Brandon
difficult to
Marsh.
put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now snap throw to first.
He's safe.
Marsh dives back in safely. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's out.
there. And that's ball 1. And that's
Ball
down
two.
and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Trey Turner now 0 for 3 in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Step off, throw to first,
He's safe.
and he's back in safely. Ground ball Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Orion Kirkering.
Orion Kirkering.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, a mistake
Count
right
1-0.
here could untie this ball game. Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye in that spot. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer flat. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. There's the strike. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish. That's outside. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce
Now
Johnson.
pitching for the Braves, number 38, Pierce Johnson.
Here comes
Leading off
Bryce
for
Harper.
Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Pierce Johnson fires. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Jumps, throws, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Now batting, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he swings through that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Inside. And that is ball one. To third, Riley. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Kirkering back to work. Right down to shoot, strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, right fielder, Jared
Kelenic will hit next.
Kelenic.
Trying to bunt his way on. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Upstairs. 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch just misses, and the count's full.
That's a really good take.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So 2 down now, and here is Orlando Arcia. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. In there at the knees, and that is strike 2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Slow roller to third. Boom. Tosses to first. Inning over. And the Braves go down quietly. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
Kepler in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's JT Realmuto.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And it's even up. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee up and throwing. That one fouled hard the other way. One down, base is empty. Got him! Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Stock stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. All tied 1-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Matt Strom. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Sliced hard but foul. In the air, left field, Kepler. As this one sized up, puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Jackson.
Here's Profar now. That's through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. Alvarado warming up as well. Out to short, Turner. Sends it across to first. Profar is out.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Austin Riley at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Trying to send this to extra innings.
2 balls, no strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
3-0 down. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So 2 down, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Here's the pitch to Olson. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Stays alive. And there's a ball. Next offering misses down and away. Marcell Ozuna would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Smoked on the ground to second. Stop over to first in time. And Olson is set down. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied 1-1. We're back in a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ball 1 low.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The 1-2. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. And it's an RBI single. And they lead it in the 10th.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
1 down. Trey Turner, the next to hit.
Now they're playing with the lead, and they still have a chance to add on to it. You have to stay aggressive in these at-bats.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one is inside ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Dodd, the left-hander, up and throwing. Perdomo getting cranked up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Golden opportunity right here. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Schwarber on third. Turner over at second with 1 down. And there's a strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every
Now
base.
batting, third baseman,
2
Alex
outs,
Bohm.
base is full. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
This one high in the air to left center. Harris pulls it in on the run. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. So the tying run at second. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And it remains 2-2. Man at second. Hit on the ground to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now, Ozzie Albies. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Center field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
2 on, 1 out. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Check swing, called strike. Jared Kellner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Braves down to their final out.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Jared Kellner, trying to deliver as the hero.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And fouled off. And that is out of play. Romano is just one strike away. Up the middle, Turner. In there, he's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So bases all loaded up. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The winning run on second base.
I got 1 ball,
Next
1
offering
strike.
is outside. And a count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.